So I want to try something different. Can't see you guys. Riley, Aiden, Andrew, and Amelia. So I was thinking, how about I read you guys a story? I know the old ones are a little bit too old for stories, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe not if I read them to you. So I have this book. Uh oh, it is reversed. So it says Grandma's Magical Storybook. It has been laying in the guest bedroom forever. So I thought I'd start with this one, this story. And it's Granny's Magic Closet. So, what do you think? We can try it. If you guys don't like it, we can turn it off and we won't do it again. But if you like it, maybe we can read some more stories. Or maybe you can read me some stories too. That'd be kind of cool. So, here we go. I'm kind of excited. So, Granny's Magic Closet. Jenna's granny wasn't like any other grandma. She didn't come visit very often, and she never ever baked cookies or knitted colorful sweaters. Not ever. You see, Jenna's granny was an explorer. She was always off visiting some faraway corner of the world. Sounds like fun. So she didn't have time for visiting and baking like ordinary grandmas. But Jenna didn't care. She thought her grandma was terrific. When she did come to stay, she always gave Jenna the most fantastic presents, and she always told the best stories about her adventures. She looks cute and jolly. Okay, jolly, not jelly. So, can you imagine how excited Jenna was when Granny came to stay for the summer? She couldn't wait to see what wonderful things Granny had brought with her this time. But the only thing Granny brought was the biggest, ugliest closet Jenna has ever seen. You don't mind me storing it here, do you? Granny asked as she pushed it into Jenna's tiny bedroom. But why do you need such a big closet? Asked Jenna. Oh well, things aren't always what they seem, winked Granny. But Jenna wasn't really listening. She was busy thinking how ugly the closet made her room look. Jenna lay glaring at the closet while Granny told her a bedtime story. Like I do. And that's how I stopped the Tiki-Two tribe from burning the closet, finished Granny. But for once, Jenna wasn't listening to Granny. In fact, Jenna was very happy. So there's the closet. It does look kind of like it needs repair. And there, she's telling her stories. Okay. Granny had forgotten to bring her a present, and to make matters worse, she cluttered up Jenna's beautiful bedroom with a horrible closet. Granny didn't even have that many clothes. The next morning, a letter arrived for Granny. Fantastic, she said after reading it. I've been invited to lead an expedition to the Katani River. The only thing is I have to leave today. Jenna was very sorry to say goodbye to Granny, and she was even more sorry that she didn't take her awful closet with her. That night, after Jenny said good night to Mom and Dad, she sat on a bed staring at the closet. Why did Granny want such an ugly thing? What did she keep in it? Jenna was sure that Granny wouldn't mind if she took a quick peek. She slipped from the bed and tiptoed over the closet. Before she could even touch it, the door swung open. A soft breeze seemed to come from the closet. Jenna crept closer. It smelled lovely, just like the forest. Jenna stepped in and pushed past one of Granny's old raincoats. Oh. Looks interesting. Suddenly, she felt herself falling. She closed her eyes and waited for the bump, but she landed on something soft. When she opened her eyes, she blinked twice. Then she pinched herself. She must be dreaming. She was no longer inside Granny's closet. Instead, she seemed to be in a beautiful, sunny forest. "Hiya, Jenna," said a voice. "I've been expecting you." Jenna looked up and was surprised to find herself being spoken to by a colorful bird. But, where am I?" she whispered. Jenna's feeling just a tiny bit afraid. "You're in the closet," chirped another voice. Jenna looked around to find it belonged to another bird. "Granny told us you'd be stopping by," he continued. But birds don't talk," stuttered Jenna. "In the closet, everything speaks," says the tree, helping Jenna to her feet. "That's just the way things are." Here she is falling. And there's the bird. Oh, I like that tree. I need to draw a tree like that. It looks happy. Happy and smiling. Helps her up. Oh, there's a little bird. All right. Just then, Jenna heard the toot of the horn. "Look sharp," cried the tree. "His nips is coming." Jenna, his nips is coming? I don't know what that means. Jenna watched in amazement as a funny cart pulled by two rabbits rattled into view. "Welcome, welcome," cried the voice, and out jumped a little man. The funniest little man Jenna has ever seen. He was no bigger than Jenna was, but his head was enormous. And on his head he wore what looked like a trash can. "Oh, I see you'd admire my crown," smiled the little man. "It blew in from the world outside one day. It isn't the finest crown you've ever seen." Jenna tried not to laugh. "Anyway, allow me to introduce myself. I am, that's a name, Tooty Turtle Toph. The king of the closet, but my friends call me Toot for short." He took Jenna's hand so hard that her feet almost left the ground. So there he is with his trash can hat. All bunnies. Alright. And his name is something else. As granddaughter of Granny the Great, who saved the closet from being burned at the hands of the Tikuti tribe, you are as an honored guest here. And since we don't honor guests every day, we're going to have a party. Toot clapped his hands, and the forest jumped into action. Trees shook their branches so that fruit and nuts fell into plates below. Birds dropped berries from the sky. Chattering creatures carrying trays of cupcakes and sandwiches appeared out of nowhere. Another creature danced around, decorating the place of colorful flowers and leaves. Glasses of sparkling drinks appeared out of thin air. "Let the party begin," cried Toot, and a band of squirrels started to play a lively tune. Toot passed Jenna a glass of foaming soda and sat down on a nearby rock. "Hey, get off," shouted the voice. "Rocks have feelings too, you know." Jenna leaped up. "Sorry," she gasped. "I forgot that everything in this closet can speak." So, there is the cupcakes, the bird, and here, the rock that can speak. Cute. Jenna had a wonderful time. She made friends with everyone, including the rock, who even let her sit on him after a while. Later, everyone gathered around to sing a song about how Jenna's granny had saved them from being burned by the Tikuti tribe fire. "She is wonderful," said Toot after they finished singing. "She often stops by, and she even promised to find a safe place for the closet, a place where nobody will always look after us. Oh, where somebody will always look after us. Sorry. Let's hear it for Jenna and her granny," shouted Toot. "Hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray." "Oh, I feel so sleepy," yawned Jenna. After a while, after she drunk her third nettle soda and eaten her fourth honey sandwich, "I think I'll lie down for a little while." She lay down on the soft bed of grass and closed her eyes. The last thing she remembered was being covered with a blanket with purple leaves and a flock of tiny hummingbirds. Yeah. Aw, it's so sweet. When she awoke, she was no longer in the closet. She was in her own bed. I had the most fantastic dream, she told her mom and dad at breakfast. Well, it looks like you've been climbing through the hedges, laughed her dad, pulling something out of her hair and handing it to her. Jenna looked down to see what her dad pulled out of her hair. It was a purple leaf. Jenna tingled with excitement. Her venture in the closet must have been real after all. Oh, yes, said Mom. Granny called last night and said to tell you that you can keep the closet. I can't imagine why you'd want it, though. Oh, well, things aren't always what they seem, smiled Jenna. I'll keep it safe forever. Jenna couldn't wait to play with her friends in the closet another visit. Couldn't pay her friends in a closet another visit. And she couldn't wait to tell Granny all about her adventures. That was it. That was cute. So that is Dad finding something. And that's Mom asking, do you really want the closet? Well, I think I'd want that closet too. Alright. You think you guys like this? Did I read something to you? I know I'm not flawless. No, I'm not a typical reader. Make mistakes. But then again, who doesn't, right? So I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe you want to hear another story one day. If you do, let me know. Okay? Love you guys. And have a good night. All right? Bye.